Hey everyone, how are you all doing today? Right now I am at RuneSpan. I am going for rank 1 Esteem. It's something that I want to get over with. It's one of the last easy trim comp requirements I have left. I'm actually pretty close to the trim comp cape. All I have left is the Castle Wars games. A lot of them I haven't even started doing that pretty much. The Champion Scrolls, which I've done about 2 or 3. The 2 last story missions I need from ports. Rank 1 Esteem, which I'm doing right now. And the last one being the Damarok statue, which I only have like 4 or 5 weeks left, so I'll be done with that soon. So I'm not too far off of it. It's something that I said would be a long-term goal. I'm not really going for it, and I'm never probably doing the Castle Wars games, but I think it's cool that I've unlocked everything else besides those things. So hopefully I'll get everything done except for the Castle Wars games and maybe the Champ Scrolls. We'll see how I feel about that. But it's cool that I have all of that done, and I'm just working towards it in general. But anyways, right now I'm at RuneSpan. I just don't like runecrafting in general. It feels like it's taking forever to get rank 1 Esteem, but in reality I haven't been here very long. I've never liked runecrafting back when it was 20k XP per hour. Now that it's 120k XP per hour, or like at the moment it's 80k XP per hour. I'm not really sure what the XP rates are at RuneSpan at the moment, but I've just never liked runecrafting. There's just something about the crafting of runes that just really irritates me. I don't know. I've never liked that skill, so hopefully I'll get through rank 1 Esteem with no problems, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, let's get into the story. Let's get into the topic. Today's topic, or today's story, is about pets. I haven't talked about pets yet, and pets are a big part of my life. My parents are big pet enthusiasts. I'm big pet enthusiast. I mentioned that we all support pets, me and my friends and my family and my family's friends and my friends' families. We all support pets and we all rescue animals and such like that. I mentioned that in my bunny story with my friends. And we're just big supporters of animals. And actually, my mom volunteers at the Guide Dog Foundation. I don't know if you guys remember, but I sold shirts a little while ago, and I donated all of the money to the Guide Dog Foundation. I think I made about $85 or $100 that I was able to donate, so that was really cool, and I was happy with myself that I was able to raise that money and just give it to charity, so that was awesome. But anyways, we've always been big pet supporters. I've always loved pets. Pets have been a part of my life forever. And at the moment, we have 3 cats and we have 3 dogs, and I love them all. Usually, when this kind of pet discussion comes up, a giant debate happens with, are you a cat person or are you a dog person? Now, I've never been a dog person. I've always been intimidated by large dogs. So if I ever saw a large dog when I was little, I would probably cry and cower in fear and run away and hide behind a door or something. I always never liked big dogs. But I've always loved cats, because we've had cats ever since I was young. Since I was born, I remember having a cat, and I remember my parents having this beautiful cat, and it died when I was about, I don't know, 5 or 6, but I loved that cat, and then we had more cats. But cats have always been in my life, so I'm more of a cat person. I hate to say that for all of you dog lovers and stuff. I love dogs, I love all animals, but I am definitely more of a cat person than a dog person. Personally, because I have a cat right now who's pretty much like my best friend. I don't know if that sounds weird or not. I don't go out with him and hang out with him in bars and play sports with him. He's not my best friend in that sense, but he always keeps me company in my room when I record videos, when I play video games. He's always constantly with me. He's sleeping on my bed. He's a pain in my ass, but he's definitely like a best friend to me. He's just always next to me and always hanging out with me, so he's a little buddy to me, and I love my cat more than anything. He's such a cool cat in general. He literally used to play fetch when he was younger. Now he's older and a little bit more fat. He put on a few pounds, but when he was younger, he would actually play fetch. He was the first cat I've ever seen ever play fetch. So that was really cool to see a cat playing fetch. I would throw a ball up the stairs, he'd run up, put the ball in his mouth, come down, and drop it in my hand, and we'd just keep doing that for about an hour, and he would still do it. But nowadays, he's really not interested in that. Just going up the stairs to get back upstairs is a hustle for him, so he doesn't like to play fetch anymore. But he's just so cool. He has his personality, and I could go on about my cat, really. It's pretty strange, it's pretty awkward, but it really is true. I've had this cat for about 10 years, so I've always been close to him, and he's just been my cat. And I know that anyone with a pet feels the same way with their animal, if it's a dog, cat, bunny, guinea pig, whatever it is. I know you guys are close to it because you just build this bond with your pets. And honestly, I wanted to talk today about how your pets annoy you. And it's crazy because I love my cat to death. I told you that. But he pisses me off more than anything ever could. He just knows exactly how to get my attention and knows exactly what pisses me off. There's a few things that I have off limits in my room, okay? Under my desk is where all of my wires are, which connects my computer to the wall, my monitor to the wall, my keyboard to the wall, whatever, my subwoofer to my wall. Everything goes on underneath my desk. There's wires everywhere, there's wires plugged into sockets, there's wires on the floor. I've got a bunch of shit down there. Now, he knows better. He knows that he shouldn't be going under my desk and biting those wires. But what does he do? Whenever he wants my attention, whenever he wants to leave my room, whatever, he always goes under my desk and bites the fuck out of my wires. And I have so many bitten wires that I'm surprised they even work still. I know my subwoofer's on the fringe because there's so many bite marks in it, it's ridiculous. I just don't know how any of my wires work nowadays because of what he's done. But that's something that pisses me off. Like, oh man, it just pisses me off. I can't even describe. I mean, he knows the word out. So when I say out, when he's under there and I say get out, he knows out is get out of there. He knows I'm gonna throw him out of my room if he doesn't get out himself. That pisses me off. Then he does another thing. On my side, I have like my whole, I guess, cabinet with my TV in it, my Xbox, my N64, all this stuff. But anyways, I have a stack of games. It's a bunch of Xbox games, it's a bunch of N64 games, and they're all in this little section of my cabinet. And all of the Xbox games, if you guys know what an Xbox game looks like, on the side of it there's a little label that says Xbox 360 and then the name of the game. Well, he found a way to peel it off, and he found a way to literally just scratch it and make the most irritating sound ever, and ruin my games at the same time. That just drives me up a wall. And he does that to get my attention. He knows I hate it. He knows I move him whenever he does it, but he keeps on doing it. He knocks down my N64 games. He knocks them over. He pushes them under my cabinet. He's smart as fuck. I don't know how this little fucker knew how to piss me off or knows exactly what pisses me off, but he actually knows what to do to piss me off. And he'll just go around, knock things off my dressers, knocks things off my shelves. He just doesn't give a fuck. He's like the new honey badger. My cat doesn't give a shit. He'll just piss me off until he gets what he wants. But there's so many things that pets do to piss you off, and there's so many good things about pets, but I thought it would be funny to break down into that because yesterday I was doing my homework and he wouldn't stop biting my wires, he wouldn't stop clawing my games, he wouldn't stop annoying me, so I just felt like I had to talk about that. I want to see what you guys have to say about it. What do your pets do that piss you off? Do you have a pet peeve that your pet does? I guess that's where the term pet peeve came from. Something that your pet does to piss you off, that gets under your skin. So please tell me what your pet peeve is. I don't know, I've just been frustrated by what he does sometimes, but he does that only because he wants attention, so I understand. It's not like he's a bad cat or he's a devil cat, but he just wants attention, so he knows what gets under my skin that will give him attention. Even if it's negative attention, me throwing him out of my room or me putting him on my bed, he's gonna get some form of attention out of it. So tell me in the comments below what your pet does to piss you off. But like I said, pets are such a big influence in your life, and I've always grown up with pets, and I've loved pets, and pets are really something that you really need to give your child or have in your life so that you can be happy. It's a way to take care of another thing. It's a way to have a partner in life, I guess. It's something to keep you company. And when you really get attached to it, it's such an amazing thing because it's like you guys share a bond that's unbreakable. You and your pet, it's just something that you can't get over because I know if I ever lost my cat, I would be so upset. If he ever passed away, I would be definitely devastated because he's such a big part of my life and he's always been with me that for after 10 years of being with me and just not being there anymore, I would be so upset. So I know how all of you feel, so rest in peace to all of the people who have lost their favorite animal, their animal that was close to them. I know it's a hard time, and I know it's definitely difficult to get through, but you'll get through it. Hopefully, if you just lost one recently, I'm sorry, I feel your loss, and hopefully you'll get over it. But remember all the good times you guys had. So pets are important. Make sure you have a pet in your life because they really do make you happy, and they're just something that is so great to have in your life. I can't really express it because it's just a weird feeling, and if you haven't had a pet, you don't know what I'm talking about, but if you do have a pet, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyways, my cat's sleeping on my bed right now. He's not listening to any of this. I'll probably show him the video later. He'll probably be like, wow, you made me feel like such a jerk. I can't believe you told him about the games thing. I only do that because you're a jerk. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you comment below and tell me what your pet does to piss you off. And just tell me something about your pet. Tell me what you have, what kind of pet you have, how you've grown up with pets. I mean, like I said, I have 3 cats that we've had for 12 years, 11 years, and 10 years. My cat's the youngest. And we've had 3 dogs. I think it's 4, 5, and 5. 2 of them are 5 years old, and 1 of them's 4. 2 of them are ex-guide dogs that my mom got to take home, and she turned them into therapy dogs. She goes around to hospitals and helps kids with cancer or diseases feel better by letting them pet our dog and by doing tricks with our dog. So it's such an amazing thing what she does. So shout out to my mom, shout out to all of the Guide Dog Foundation, shout out to all the therapy dogs and all the animals that just change the lives of people and impact someone's life like that. But yeah, so we have 3 cats, 3 dogs. Let me know what animals you have in your household, which one's yours, what it does to piss you off, some good memory you guys had, and just let me know about that because I love pets and I love reading about that stuff. So let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Later, everyone.